Howdy out there, everyone. Today we're going to be reviewing Drive, the Nicholas Winding Refn film starring Ryan Gosling, and also features Carey Mulligan, Oscar Isaac, Albert Brooks of all people playing a baddie, Ron Perlman, and finally Bryan Cranston. It's got a terrific cast. I really enjoyed this film. I think it's a movie. Christina Hendricks is in it as well. I shouldn't forget her. But it's a film that, in my mind, is a wonderful example of visuals and sound brought together in a compelling narrative that I think is very intense. Some people have said this film is boring. It is a slow burn, but I love how it grabs you right from the outset. The opening sequence is a standout. The cinematographer is Newton Thomas Siegel, I believe. He does a great job with behind the camera, and some of the visuals captured in this film are just, perfect. It's a great sort of accounting of Los Angeles circa 2010. I really enjoyed the film. I think it's one that's absolutely worth being on your shelf, and features some standout sequences like the opening, and then also there's, I think, two other hard-hitting moments in the film as well. It's obviously very violent in spots, so much so that it perhaps could turn some viewers off, but I think it fits within the context of the film and the nature of this lead character played by Ryan Gosling. He's obviously a pretty damaged person, is very stoic, but at the same time not very emotionally available, although he does try to open up to the Carey Mulligan character. And I think what also appeals to me is the performance that Oscar Isaac gave really showed how he would, of course, get a lot more work after this film. He took a character that you might not think there's much there to really talk about, and he made him sympathetic. You understood where he was coming from, and I think he did a great job rounding out the sort of tension between the lead character and played by expertly by Ryan Gosling and Carey Mulligan. I think it was a standout of the film itself. It's just the dynamic between those three leads, as well as just seeing Albert Brooks play a bad guy was pretty interesting. I think he did a good job, and he was convincing, and I think he was an interesting antagonist in that you didn't necessarily see him as all bad. He was kind of backed into a corner and forced to do some things that were pretty unsavory, but that was the line of work he was in. So I thought that was an interesting decision too, characterization wise. So I would certainly say look this up, seek it out, and I think it's pretty reasonably priced right now. I think you can pick it up for about $10. I think it's absolutely worth it. And again, it has just some terrific audio and visuals, and is absolutely shelf worthy. So on that note, do take care, everyone, and until the next time.